Okay, I would like to greet you all this morning. And, first of all, acknowledge the Premier of Gauteng, Ms. Nomvula Mokonyane, will be joining us later. And to our Dean and Vice Dean from the Faculty of Management, thank you so much, for being here and for supporting this program. And I see also our sponsors here represented, from Gauteng Enterprise Propeller. Thank you so much, for sponsoring this program or this conference. She's the CEO of Gauteng Enterprise Propeller, Ms. Pili Tau. Thank you so much, for coming. Also, our other key sponsor, Mesita, who will be joining us a bit later today. Thank you so much for the sponsorship that you have provided. And to all the delegates, thank you for being with us this morning, and also for the 2 days that we will be here. I'm going to be sharing with you the aims and objectives of this program, and also look at what we want to take out of this conference in the 2 days. The aims and objectives are as follows. We'd like to share best practice in entrepreneurship and small business development in general. We have speakers who are in the different fields who will be sharing with us a lot of ideas, a lot of knowledge that they have gained over a period of time, so that we can arm ourselves and be ready to take on the next phase in our businesses. And we're also going to facilitate the provision of information. We started yesterday with training of SMEs, and there's lots of information that we've been gathering about what different agencies are doing, what kind of support is available out there. So there is a lot of information that we will gain today. Also, we'd like to look at small business needs, identify those, particularly in relation to the topic. Also would like to share knowledge, research in enterprise development, and identify feasible projects for implementation. And we are so grateful to have the kind of partners that we have who will assist us, who are willing to partner with us to implement or identify some projects that we can implement going forward based on the discussions that will ensue in this conference. And we also, this is a networking platform, so network with as many people as possible. We have the exhibition also outside, so you may visit the SMEs and different institutions that are exhibiting outside. So the motivation for the 2013 theme, firstly, is that many township enterprises are locked into the retail sector, and a lot of them are not growing. The competition is stiff, and a lot of times people are doing almost the same thing. So there are so many catering companies, and I remember the Premier of Gauteng does not want to hear about catering again. He wants people to be involved in mainstream opportunities. So this is really an opportune time for us to start unearthing those tangible and intangible assets that we are sitting with in the townships and turn those into profitable businesses. We'd like also to broaden the horizon for entrepreneurs to look from within, to look from, in their own environment and identify those opportunities. So in these sessions, we are going to push you to look at your own environment. And that is, I think, the really exciting part about the conference. And also, you'll be exposed to different sectors, and particularly focusing on untapped markets. There's a lot of presentations around, agribusiness, hydroponics, and and all of that for township. And we are also going to focus on township farming, township agriculture, because a lot of people think if you are in a township, you cannot get involved in agriculture. So those are some of the things that we will, discuss during the 2 days. And also, these are the expected outcomes. We want to look at the latest research and trends from researchers, from the academics, from development practitioners. We also like to get insights from SMEs. We have a lot of SMEs that are involved in the different sectors that we are going to discuss, and we'd like to hear from them, very inspirational stories that we want to take with from this conference. And also, we want to focus on asset-based, community-driven approaches that will help us to unearth those opportunities. For the first time yesterday, we had the pre-conference training. We had 2 sessions that ran, one on financial management and the second one on sales and marketing. And I think we received very good feedback in terms of what went on there. I went into the training halls and I saw people really busy, interacting with the training, which is, I think, a good sign of the fact that people gained some knowledge, information, and skills, practical skills through those 2 sessions. And also, information was shared from the different institutions that were presenting about, available support, available programs for them to have access to. But also, it served as a platform for networking. I just mentioned the 2 segments where we had training. Then the expected outputs, we have research papers. We have a lot of presentations, about 17 presentations, about 12 research papers that we'll be sharing with yourselves. And we have the conference report, and we are working on having a conference journal, but that will be later. But all this information will be available on our website, and some of this information is you already have access to in the discs that have been provided. Thank you very much, Program Director. Yes.